Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing fabulous as always. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Okay, are we ready? So for the ones who watch my channel, thank you and welcome back. Thank you for the support. If you're new, my name is Jessica. And this is Makeup and More with Moi. So today's video is going to be on do's and don'ts on applying primer and foundation. So let's get started. And I look like crap. And I decided to put my background up today. Background. Ugh. Sorry, I'm like on 3 hours of sleep, but you know. So yes. Okay. So before we get started, if you use moisturizer like I do, I already have it on, but I usually put my moisturizer on and wait about 3 to 5 minutes before I apply the primer. So a don't with primer is when you use primer, a little bit goes a long way. So what you don't need to do is this. And yes, I'm wasting primer, but I'm doing it for you guys because I love you. This is going to be a greasy mess. You don't need this much primer. So this is a no. Okay? This is a no-no. You know, and some people, they just apply it all over. You can do that. You can. It's up to you. But primer is more for those problem areas. So that way it's just more flat through. I know there's times I apply it all over to my face. So that's a no-no. What you do though, that does not sound right. What you will do, or can do, or should do, like I said, this is just my advice. This is my experience. I've done it, and I don't want to look like a hot mess. So here's my primer. I'm gonna put on the Smashbox. You really only need a little bit, about a pea size. Okay. Apply it with your hand. And me, I like to go on my problem areas, which is right here. And I know I've done it before. I'm like, everything needs it. But sometimes my face just feels so dry and I'm so broken out. So I will do that. But really, it's to fill in your problem areas. So just rub it in. Okay. You know, and before you apply your foundation, wait 1 to 2 minutes, you know, watch TV, scroll through Facebook or Instagram, you know, have a little rock concert. Just kidding. So you wait the few minutes, and it's just to give your skin the time to absorb that, let that soak in, because what a lot of people will do was like automatically just go in. And you can do that, but you're more mixing it than letting the primer do its job. If you really want that flawless look, that look that I'm wearing makeup but I'm not type of look, then we wait. And we wait, and we wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait. Okay, so like I said, head into the skin. Now I'm going to show you 2 ways, with the beauty blender and with the brush. And what some people do, and I know because I've done it too. So this one is my dry beauty blender, okay? What people do, you know, they like apply it to their face, which I'm going to show you a little example. They like apply the foundation to their face. It's dry, and they just do this. Okay. Well, first of all, this was clean. And look, it drank up all my foundation. I have next to nothing coverage. You don't do that. You don't wipe. And I see a lot of people, they'll do that. They'll wipe. We don't do that because not on a dry. Dry beauty blenders is for dry products such as setting powder and your powder foundation. You know, so if you're gonna put on the liquid foundation, please, please, please wet your beauty blender. You can use water. Which I'm gonna use this one because I want just to demonstrate. I get my setting spray and I'll squirt it a little bit, kind of, you know, play with it. My little stress toy. No. Now it's bouncy. Now there's some people who like to apply it to the back of their hand or directly to their face. It's up to you. I do both, so I won't knock you on that. But the beauty blender, you're going to tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay? No wiping. You can go in. You can see the product is on the sponge. And with it's moist, instead of getting it drunk up. So you tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay? And another little tip too, when trying to match foundation, it's better to try to match it to your, right here, your jawline and your neck. Like it can be a little lighter on your face and that's fine because you can always bronze your face up with a bronzer, contour. But for that more with that more flawless look, and also, you know, bring it up to your ears. There's some people that bring it down to their neck, and that's fine. It's up to you. But I usually go to about right here. And see, you don't do this. That's what I'm showing you. Beauty blender, you're gonna dab, 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 dab. Because one, you're gonna save foundation, because it's not gonna drink it up. You know, and two, you're gonna get the look you want. You're not gonna get that streaky look. You're not gonna get that blotchy look. You're not gonna get that, you know. You are gonna get that flawless little look. And another tip, start lightly because it's easier to build up your foundation than it is to take it off. Because there's some people that just like, you know, just, and I know because like I said, I've done it. You guys have probably seen me do it. I know when you're in a hurry, you just want to get it on and be done. And that's fine. But to get that look of flawlessness, you can bring it up to the hairline, to the ears, and your face just looks more smooth, more flawless. Now, I'm also going to show you with the brush. That's why I did this side, okay? And see, and I still have foundation. I mean, yeah, I can go in a little bit more and build it up, like right here where I have my acne, my scars. And you see it blends with my neck. I have a little bug bite right there. And, you know, you guys can see. Like I said, it's buildable. You can build it. And that's more better. But like I said, that's my opinion. This may work for you. This may not. You may have your own way. And that is perfectly fine. I'm trying to figure out how to open this damn thing. So, my first time, I'm doing with you guys. This is my Morphe Y6. It's beautiful. Oh my god, it feels so soft. Okay, me, I have a thing. I always want my brush just a little bit. But, oh, it's so soft. Okay. And with the brush, no, people do this. They do this. Okay. In doing this, you're going to create that streaky look, and it's going to get cakey because you're going to keep adding more and more and more to try to get that streakiness out, and that's not what you need to do. So with our brush, this one is my foundation brush. I use this one, And I've used this one. This one's from Sephora. I've had it for years. This one does wonders too, but I want to try this one. So I'm going to go in, same thing, a little bit. You can go like this, and you just tap. Just tap along, okay? Some more, a little bit more in the back of my hand. And you're just going to go through. Just tap, 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 tap. Like I said, if you go like this, you guys see that streaky look? I don't know if you guys can tell. See how it's streaky? And what people usually do is they go back in and they get more because they're trying to cover it. But if you just go through and dab it, you see how I fixed it? A little bit more flawless. Now this takes a little more time. I get that. But so you can do like a circular motion. I like to do a circular motion around this area just to kind of blend it out and blend it into my hairline, to my jawline. So you're going to tap through. You guys see? I have a little piece of hair, that's fine. Like around here, you'll see me do this, and it's just to blend it out so it's not streaky and you can't be like, you know, look like a little mask thing going on. Me, I do go over my eyes, but it's all about tapping. So whether you, and you see I still have foundation on my hand, and it didn't drink up much product and my face and the products on my face. And that's really what you want. You know, this is just a way to, one, like I said, apply your foundation and give you that, you know, flawless look that a lot of people try to go for. You know, that I'm wearing makeup but not wearing makeup. And save your foundation, save your product, because you can build up, you can go a little bit at a time, you know, so it helps. You know, and some of these foundations, they are not cheap, so when you're spending 30, 40 bucks on a foundation or a primer, you want to make it last. And so a trick to this, like I said, from applying it to wearing it, and you want to get as much usage out of it, and you just don't want it to look so cakey or harsh. You know, you want, like me, I like this. I like the subtle, like very, you know, just flawless look, like, you know, I'm wearing makeup, but at the same time it kind of doesn't really look like it. Somehow I got a little piece of glitter. Okay. So, and when you're wearing a foundation, do not apply powder and then foundation, okay? That's no. Moisturizer, primer, liquid foundation. Now, if you're looking for all-day wear, I don't recommend, I mean, you see me, I go in with my powder foundation, but I do it when I wear my bronzer, my blush, and just a little bit just to like buff it out, to just, you know, blend that into my skin with that. But for the most part, if you know you mostly want to use a setting powder, you know, a translucent one, you know, to set your foundation. And you can go in, you know, with this and, you know, just set it, or you can go in, I'm gonna use the dry one. This is when you can use it dry. This is when you use it dry, okay? This is when, you know, and because using the foundation powder, what I've seen and what I have dealt with is that it gets cakey, and you know, and you want your makeup, if you need it to last all day, I recommend more using the setting powder to set your foundation, to set your face, especially like during summer, humid days. Like, that's when I recommend it, because it will set it and you won't get that creasing, you won't get that cakiness look. And let's brush it off. This is where you can, brush it off. And this will help you get that more flawless look, set your makeup. It won't crease, especially under your eyes, and it'll give you that more natural look. If you need to use powder, I know there's people that they really like that extra coverage. But if you're already using a full coverage foundation, I just don't recommend going in and doing another full coverage powder. Now, if you're using the water weight or a very light medium coverage, you can go in with your powder. Just don't cake it on. If you need to, go in and just, kind of dab it. Like me, like I said, when I use my bronzer, especially my blush, I like to blend it out, just so it's like a hint of color and it doesn't have no harshness to it. So that is my do's and don'ts, my little helpful tricks of foundation. I really hope that this helps you guys and that you get some tips. Like I said, something that works for me might not work for you. Just like, almost like there was about to be a car accident. And just like something that works for you guys might not work for me, and that's fine. I'm not trying to force this down your throat or make you guys do something that you don't want to do, because that's not my intention. But it's just helpful tricks, and so that way you guys can apply your foundation that more flawlessly, and at the same time saving product. Like, I still have product on my hand. Like, that was really just like me wasting, because now it's just all on my hand. But like I said, I did have to show you guys, that you don't really have to cake your face, waste product, and to achieve the look that you want. Sometimes it takes a little bit more extra time. I get if you're on the rush and you're running late, you just want to throw something on. I totally get that. I totally been there. So totally. But like I said, I completely understand. I've been there, but this is just a little helpful hints and tricks and do's and don'ts. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope it was helpful. If it was, comment down below and let me know. Let me know your thoughts. And thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful day or night, depending where you're watching from. And I will see you guys on my next video. Stay beautiful.